looking around the encampment and back at the mountainous lair, seeing the defenders at their side. Tears fell as a small sense of safety overwhelmed them. They were relieved to behold the one called Master Sage. All began speaking at once, each remembering fragments of their captivity. Master Sage raised his hand. Come, night falls, and we must prepare for the silent hours. His gaze swept the camp. Quickly now, into the tents. You shall eat and drink your fill. After, we shall hear all that you remember. The strangers were guided within the safe bounds of the encampment, lit only by low fire pits set sparingly about the clearing. Their flames were kept dim and deliberate, lest brighter light draw the creatures near. A ring of rosemary, mugwort, and smouldering frankincense encircled the camp, dulling the creature's senses and turning them from its edge. Waving time for rosemary and frankincense to penetrate the stranger's lungs and mind, Master Sage seated himself among the weary villagers and studied the one standing foremost. What is your name? The man straightened. Jacob, sir. He gestured weakly toward the others. These with me, Ravi, Elias, Matteo, and Amari. We are of one village, all of us. And what village claims you? Asked Master Sage. Hallowstone, 3 days' ride east beyond the dry river bend. I know it well, and Blackstone, your chancellor to the council. Master Sage nodded. A soft voice stirred nearby. Jacob? All turned. Nia stepped nearer, peering through the dim firelight. I know of him, she said quietly. My family journeyed often to his village for seed and supplies. I saw him there many times beside his father in the market square. Jacob looked up, weary confusion crossing his face. Nia lowered her eyes slightly. You were ever smiling, ever speaking kindly to travelers. Master Sage nodded gently to Nia, then returned his attention to Jacob. Now, speak of our defender's delay. Jacob stared into the fire, his voice unsteady. They did not come upon Hallowstone as soldiers come upon a village, he said softly. They came as beasts driven by one will. The camp fell silent. At first we heard only the roaring, then the breaking of timber and stone. His hands trembled. They were great and small alike. Creatures crashing through homes, overturning carts, tearing beams from the dwellings. Another of the men lowered his head in remembrance. They did not see well, Jacob continued, yet they heard every cry, every footstep, and whatever spirit ruled them guided their movements. Master Sage listened without interruption. They drove us as a shepherd drives frightened lambs, Jacob said bitterly, pushing us where they desired us to go. His gaze darkened. Those who stumbled were thrown beneath their feet. Some were crushed against stone walls, others trampled where they fell. Nia covered her mouth quietly. Many perished before ever reaching the mountain. Jacob drew a slow breath. Those who remained fled before them until strength left our legs. Then the creatures slowed, no longer chasing wildly, but forcing us onward, keeping us together as one drives cattle to a pen. Another of the followers spoke softly. We were held within the lower chambers of the lair, heat and stench worse than death itself. The men beside him nodded in agreement. Cages, many cages, stretching far beyond our own. They kept us there, feeding us burnt flesh and smoky scraps, tending us as one tends a dark harvest. The fire cracked softly. Jacob lifted his eyes. They had not yet fully come for us. That is why we were able to flee when your defenders, the Onyx Man, Zaire, and the one called Kofi, found us. Silence settled. Master Sage spoke gently. But what of Raphael? And my brother Samir? Zaire asked quickly. Jacob stepped nearer. After your battle with the creature, It struck against the cages. Raphael and Samir discovered the broken latch and led us forth by the markings you left behind. He bowed his head slightly. We owe our lives to you. His face darkened. At a fork within the tunnels, Defender Raphael commanded us to follow the markings, depart the lair, and seek you, Master Sage. Jacob hesitated, but they remained behind. There was something within the depths they would not abandon. Elias of Hallowstone lifted his head faintly. They shall come, he whispered. They gave their word.
A sudden tremor shook the encampment. The ground beneath groaned and shuddered. Stones cracked loose from the cavern walls, crashing into the darkness below. The stillness was broken. Master Sage rose at once, drawing his sword from its sheath. "To the border," he called. The defenders rushed toward the edge of the encampment, yet none crossed beyond the ring of rosemary, mugwort, and burning frankincense that guarded the camp with its drifting veil of smoke. From the mouth of the lair, Raphael burst into the firelight. One child held tightly in his arms, while another stumbled beside him. Behind him came Samir, urging the child onward. "Move, quickly." Far within the darkness, another shrieking roar filled the quiet, sending a shudder across the bodies of the defenders. The great creature emerged, not near, but quickly, coming.